We're going to do a complete snake feeding video right now. So I'm going to show you just our process on how we feed snakes. And this is pretty much across the board for every snake we have. So I started with thawing them out. They've been sitting here it started in warm water for about an hour, hour and a half. They're all super thawed out now. They're all completely thawed out now. What I did is I dumped the old cold water out and I filled this up again with hot water. The goal here is to just mimic the temperature of what the rodent would be like if it was alive. So I just use water that's about 110 degrees. If it gets too hot, it starts to degrade the skin a little bit and it makes a mess. You just want about 110 degree water. Don't overthink it. So I've got a couple snakes. They've been smelling it. He's ready to go. She knows it's coming. I just get my rodents ready right here. I've got them prepped. And all I'm going to do is present them to the snake. Get it about like that. And these guys are real easy to feed. Just going to let her see it. She'll grab it right now. And that's how a rat snake eats. Same with this guy. He's out and ready to go. This is a time where, you don't have to be overly cautious, but he is going to be in food mode. If I open that up and he comes out, I am potentially risking a little bit of a bite. So the smarter move is going to be to approach from that door. Filming, guys, I'm not used to filming yet, so you got to bear with me. You just get the rodent ready, and you're just going to present it to him. He is definitely going to be ready for it. Oh, I hope I got that on camera. He was quick. And see what I mean? So he was totally ready in food mode right there. So, and again, it's not a real big deal. But if I was to open that side, this side right here, while he was up on the glass like that, he might have come out and grabbed my hand instead. You just always make it easier for yourself. He was kind of compromising that door right there, so I just used the other door. But those guys are super easy to feed. Let me show you some constrictors. Alright, so we're going to be feeding this big girl right here. And it's going to be a smaller than normal meal. She's gravid. She's pretty far along, but and she might not even eat right now. But I'm just showing you different animals we're feeding. So I'm giving her a smaller meal than she typically would take if she wasn't gravid. So what I'm doing, I'm just letting her kind of smell it, making sure she sees it. I'm going to reposition a little bit. Woo! Making sure, so she's ready. I don't need to pussyfoot around it. And so keep it on there. See how she didn't wrap it right? It's too small of a rat, so it's kind of messing her up. But I want to be careful not to get her too tight in there and mess up any babies. So subsistence?
Substantial.
No, it's not substantial. It'll be big.
No. You got me on that one.
Good bloopers. She's getting a small meal so she don't crush her children. There's a smarter way to say that, but we'll leave that to the pros. Subsistence?
Maybe.
Something. Alright. This girl, a little bit bigger. She's not gravid. And she's been showing some signs of being hungry lately. So she's going to get a full meal. And another big girl. This is another kind of a small meal for her, but it'll be a good enough meal. And I expect her to hit it right away. But I'm still I kind of do it all the same all the time. I'm keeping my hand out of the way of the strike zone, and I'm just kind of getting it. What I would love to see is a tongue flick. I got some head movement, so she's coming towards it, not away from it. So I know right now that she's going to eat. I don't want to scare her off of it. I'm going to kind of slowly present it. She'll be striking it right about now. What she's trying to do is get her body in a little bit of a better strike position. She is super accurate, as you see. But boas are pretty easy to breed, to feed. Another one. This is a big guy. He did just eat about a week ago. I'm not entirely expecting him to eat right now, but based on his body language, I am now. Um, I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have refused today, but he's gonna take it. Okay, this one here is another Gravid one. Again, I'm just offering small meals to these guys. If they refuse, it's not going to be a surprise to me. Boas don't always eat while they're gravid, and most breeders don't feed them while they're gravid. I am offering a small meal to these guys just to just to see if they're interested. It's nothing that's big enough that's going to interfere with pregnancy, but I do want to give them a little bit of nutrition if they desire it. And again, see, she's kind of got a tough time wrapping it because it's just such a small meal. Again, this is kind of like a snack. That's not really a meal for that size of a snake. This is just an example of how to feed. And the examples I'm showing you, a couple of them are gravid, so a little bit off sizing. That one's trying to take some from Kevin. Again, this one is another gravid one. And I'm just going to see if she wants something small. And she does. When they do this, just kind of gently work them back in. She's biting on that, so she's not going to bite me. Now this next guy, he's a big boy. He's obviously not gravid, being a male. And I think he is ready for a big meal. This is what's called a jumbo rat. And I'm not sure he's going to take it. To me, he's not acting like he's hungry. Now he kind of is. I don't think he's going to take it. Big boys like this, they only eat, he'll eat maybe once a month. So I offer every couple weeks just to see if they have any interest. But it does not surprise me if he doesn't. Yeah, this guy's not, he's not ready to eat. See how he's not even interested in this at all. So when you have a snake, certain situations, they're not going to eat for you. And it's not always a bad thing. It's not always something you should look over. But in this case, this is a non-event. I do want to be careful with my hands and stuff because I do have rodents out. He's definitely smells food. He showed me that he wasn't interested in eating any food. So I'm going to attempt to just get him back in without enticing a food bite from him. They're not always going to eat.